what's happening, man. I just want to bring this to y'all attention. You know what I'm saying? They got this bill that has been passed, Bill 36, and I want y'all to understand how this is going to affect us heavy. This bill basically, and you go look this up, you know what I'm saying? This is a bill that basically gives the government authority over physicians to, if any physicians speak against whatever they got going on, y'all know what I'm talking about, no matter what it is, then they will be fined, maybe even put in jail or whatever the case may be. But it's just a bill that they passed, and it's crazy that they would do that. Meaning, whatever they do, you can't speak on it, you can't talk against it, and that gives them the authority to push forward with whatever agendas that they have cooked up for us. Now, with that being said, no one is talking about this Bill 36. Go look it up for yourself. But what this is going to do is, it's going to make it to where when you go see the people that you got faith in to see about your care, if they know anything that's, that they feel ain't right, they can't say nothing. This is why I told y'all it is so important that we, as people, especially the older ones, we need to get, even on this video, we need to get on here and start speaking about real home remedies that no one speaks about no more. Those are the remedies that our grandmamas used, our mamas used. We need to speak about, I've done videos about this before. We need to talk about this type of stuff. We need to get this out so that we don't have to fall into the hands of this whole agenda. Like, people really, like, it ain't gonna say all people, but especially the younger ones, because they don't know no better. They don't know nothing about making flour water to coat your stomach when you got stomach aches. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about taking mustard when you got acid reflux and acid indigestion. I'm telling y'all how important this is.
Now, these are some of the guys that helped started the American educational system. This is going to blow your mind. Look what he said. He said education should be aimed at destroying free will so that after pupils or school, they will be incapable throughout the rest of their lives of thinking or acting otherwise than as their schoolmasters would have wanted them to.
Man, wow. We gotta start waking up, bro.
Now check out what Horace Mann said. If you don't know who Horace Mann, he's another guy, one of the main guys that helped start the American educational system. Listen to what he said.
And the thing about it is this, right?
He said, we who are engaged in the sacred cause of education are entitled to look upon all parents as have given hostages to our cause.
White people,
this is how they feel about the children. Let's get back to the video.
Because the era of black against white is pretty much, it's gone. These people been trying, they've used the black and white thing so long and kept us against each other for so long, it gave them enough time to do what it is they're doing. Now, people are starting to realize it ain't just about black people or white people. This shit about everybody. Think about what I'm saying. Everybody's being victimized here in some type of way, bro. This is how a small group of people can control a large group of people. But I promise you, man, you better start waking up, get your head out your you-know-what, because I promise you, your ignorance is no excuse. You see what's going on. Pay attention to these people when they talk. And the thing about it is this is why I say the ones that I'm trying to use my words carefully, so please keep up with me. The physicians that the government wanted them to comply with certain things in order to keep their jobs or keep their practice or whatever the case may be. And a lot of it was to get the you-know-what. They didn't comply with it, so they cut them loose. Okay? But these are the only ones that they did that to, the ones that was funded by the government. The private practices, it was okay because they wasn't funded by the government. And this is why I say going to the city commissioners and getting grants and all that shit don't mean nothing. These people will never fund a revolution. You will never use their money unless you're smart. But a lot of people don't understand, like, they will never fund the revolution. Why would they fund something that's going to go against them? You have to do this yourself. There's only two ways to do it. You got to do it by war, or you got to hit their pockets. And I'm telling y'all, man, people, when I say people, all people are starting to really realize what's really been going on. And you got books and you got people who are speaking about this stuff, whistleblowers. I'm talking about since the 60s. Everything that they're saying, that they said then, has come to pass. Because they knew what was coming. These plans has been, orchestrated for decades. And it's going just in the direction they want it to go. We as people got to wake the fuck up, man. I keep saying that. Trust me when I tell you. You're not a part of the agenda. And if you feel like you are because you white or because you black and you high up or because you Mexican, Spanish, whatever, you are highly mistaken, brother. You are highly mistaken. This is a peoples against them thing, okay? So I'm telling y'all, man, if you love your family, you love your kids, you better start thinking about what's going on. And the only way we can beat it, well, it's a third way we can beat it too. We can beat it financially, mean hit their pockets, stop funding and participating into the things that they want us to, and stop buying and supporting these certain companies and all that. Or we can go to war. War brings peace, regardless of how you put it. And the third thing is this: we must all come together. Divide and conquer is our biggest cancer. Divide and conquer is our biggest cancer. And that's the issue. That's the issue that we have. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, man, this video sprang get some engines to moving and get some brains to working and getting people to really realize what's really going on. And it doesn't matter, man. All this, to be honest, this is a dream world. This is all fake. This is a simulation, bro. We're all moving and grooving based off the shit that they taught us. So imagine coming into a world where they say that's a TV, that's a car, that's a this, that's a that. They created the reality for you. Okay? You haven't created your own reality. You have within the reality that they gave you, not of your own. And this is why people who just really don't give a, you know what? They succeed. They don't listen to the echoes and the whispers. They create their own reality as they go. And the reason why people don't, they feel a little uneasy about that is because a majority of the people around you are brainwashed and already conduced to whatever it is they thinking. So when you come with something different, they think you crazy. But I keep telling y'all, in the movies, the ones that everybody thought was crazy, in the end of the movie, was the one that knew more than anybody. Okay? Get out the box, man. Understand what I'm talking about, where I'm coming from. I be trying to use my words wisely, man. So much I be wanting to say, but they be on some, you know what, bro. And that's another thing. Pretty soon, man, they took the phones. You know, when you talk and do voice recognition through they was stealing all that, man. Same thing they did with Snapchat with all the filters. We got, and the thing about it, all our like females, you know, they on there looking cute, the filters, even guys, even just children, people, they were stealing all our information. We got 5,000 data points. They can recognize you from the back. Not only that, they can recognize you from your strut. What that means, by the way you walk, they know who you are. And we did this without even knowing. We were participating in our own demise and didn't even know it with these filters. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, with voice recognition also, when you go on there and, hey Google, hey Siri, they're recording your voice, man. How you think AI right now, they got out right now, all they need is a snippet of your voice and they can mimic it. Be careful of that, because people are basically taking people's voices and calling their families for money and stuff. And it's happening. Because you on the phone with your brother, he sound like it is your brother. You don't know the difference. How can you tell yourself? This is cognitive dissonance. You've been listening to your brother's voice your whole life. This is him on the phone. You cannot say this ain't him. And this is all through artificial intelligence. I know I'm a little off topic, but I'm just showing you the way things are going and how it's going to affect us. So we need to plant our feet now, understand what's going on now, and move accordingly. But I will tell y'all this, all that fear, all that being afraid and religious and you this and you got all these different barriers, that's not going to help you. And if you that type of person, you will be left behind. It's getting to the point where, like I say, your ignorance will not be an excuse. You, yourself, as a man, as a woman, you got children, you got family. You need to wake up so that you can guide them in a better direction. Because ignorance is no excuse. So we need to come together, educate each other. We need to understand what's going on so that we can move forward collectively and consolidate it. Dig what I'm saying? Because without that, it's a wrap. We kiss this dream world goodbye. And everything they've been showing us in the movies, you know what I'm saying, with Skynet. Go look up Skynet. That's a real company that they put in the movie. So look up these things and see exactly where we're headed. They've been, since the Terminator, man, they've been massaging this in our brains. So now that it don't seem so weird or so. No, they've been planning this forever, man. Hollywood is one of the biggest, one of the biggest illusions, right, that create our world and everything around it. Because they the one who gave us not just what a criminal look like or even the sounds that they use. There's certain sounds that they use that push you in a certain perspective because you've been watching it your whole life and don't even know it. I wish I had some examples of that. But just like when you know something finna happen, or horror, you know that sound, or sympathy, they basically training our brain with these frequencies. So when they relay that into music, they know what thought pattern they want you to be in. It's just like when you go to church, when they start passing that collection plate around, what they start doing? They start playing those vibrational songs, the ones that get you in your feelings. It's just like rap. Rap is the lowest vibration. That's why you got lows in it. You got bottom, bass, because it's the lowest vibration. When you listen to rap music, you just want to do you want to go spin the block. You want to go snatch the stick out and do all that old negative shit. And then you got songs like R&B. That's another frequency that puts you in your emotions. So you have to understand how they've been training us through movies, commercials. Everything. You just got to be smart enough to catch it. Trust me, bro, you weren't born to sit in front of a TV and watch commercials because that's what God put us here to do. Everything that these MFers have done got us where we so dumbfounded when we don't know what's going on because they've been doing it right on our noses. A lot of the stuff I'm speaking on, people ain't even thinking about. They just want to party. You know, they showing everybody party, everybody having a good time. We got women still showing their behinds, their butts, and their breasts, and getting their butt did, and all this other stuff. You got men walking around, big stacks of money, all this shit. They doing all that, and the world is around them is falling apart, homie. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm not saying none of that. But all I'm saying is understand what's going on, so when it comes, you be prepared. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Papa Duck. I didn't mean for this video to be this long. Please share it. Put your comments on the bottom of this video, man. It's all love. We all one race, you feel me? And it's just, if you find happiness into what you're doing around, in this old messed up world, more power to you, man. That's your little safe haven. That's how you get down. Cool. All I'm saying is, aside of that, we just got to be aware of what's going on so that we can relate to like-minded people. We can be kind to other people, and we don't have to be all, how the world wants us to be, all fighting each other and all that. You feel me? So it ain't always no bad thing. You can always find something that makes you happy, even though we're living in a world full of BS. But with that being said, man, it's your boy Papa Duck, man. I just try to bring goodness to everybody. Speak my truth and keep moving. You know what I mean? So I say, man, I love y'all, man. Hopefully this wakes somebody up. get some gears to turning, and y'all can understand, man, what the hell going on, bro, for real. So I'll holler at y'all on the next one, man. And like I tell y'all, excuse me, like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. All right, I'll get up.